Just touched down in Mykonos. What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on my channel. As you can see, I'm just in my hotel room and it is beautiful. Landed yesterday. I spent the day just chilling. Luckily for me, it fell on my rest day, so just used it to settle in, spent time around the pool, ate some good food. It's top class out here, really is. I think because of all the travel restrictions, it's quite tricky for people to get out here now. Obviously it's on the amber list, which means we have to isolate for 5 days when we get back to England, but it's going to be more than worth it. Get the warm weather training in. Luckily for me, I picked a hotel, and I'll try and show you guys this now. This is my hotel, right next to an athletics track around the football stadium. So I've had a right touch there, and that is where I'm going to be doing most of my sessions. I've actually got a good friend out here, Mykonos Performance. He's trained some of the best footballers in the world. I'm going to be doing a few sessions with him as well, because I'm staying in like a boutique hotel, very much for couples, etc. The gym isn't the best, so he said to me I can go and use his gym. He's just renovating it all now. Hopefully it's ready in time for when I want to train, which is ledge of him. So I'm getting myself over to the football stadium today, starting with a running session, and it's going to be a hard one. I'm going to try and film everything I do training wise for you guys, so you can see how I build up into pre-season. Using this beautiful weather should make going back to pre-season really easy. But anyway, let's get over there now. I've got a right double. I'm not helped by the fact that I'm wearing black. Schoolboy. Alright, so here it is. This is where I'm going to be doing most of my running sessions, football drills and sprint work. Places like this, so ledge. You never get anywhere like this in England. Just accessible to the public, a big stadium with an athletics track around it. Quality. Today then, my running session, it's a really tough one. 10 400 meters, so it's all anaerobic based. Episode 1, you would have seen me do an aerobic fitness session. What we want to try and do is combine aerobic fitness with anaerobic fitness. This today, strictly anaerobic based. I'm going to try and do these 10 400s in around 1 minute 15. The first 5 I do, I'm going to try and do them all in under 1 minute 15 and have 1 minute 15 rest, and then I'm going to have 5 minutes rest, complete rest, to try and fully recover, hopefully fully recover. And then the back 5, I'm going to try and aim for under 1 minute 20 with 1 minute 20 rest. If I get through them 10 reps, I'll be in a good place. Well, I won't be in a good place, I'll be in a bad place for 10 minutes after it, but I'll be in a good place fitness wise. So let's crack on with this session. This is my most hated running session, by the way. It's so hard. After every single run, I'm dying. The quickest I've ever done these in, and this is when I was most fit in my career, was I did 10 back to back in under 1 minute 10 with 1 minute 10 rest. And I was super fit going back that pre-season. I remember I won all the running. I wasn't even getting into over 85% of my max heart rates in the pre-season running. It was scary. I was so fit. But for me, being a centre half, there's no point me getting to that level where I'm freakishly fit. Firstly, like, I can invest my time way more effectively into things that are actually going to benefit my game. So football drills, technique work, gym sessions, all stuff like that. There's no point me coming out running every day, 6'5", big centre half who never gets tired in games anyway. All right, look, I'm gonna have a quick warm up, bit of foam rolling, and crack on with this minging session. Let's go. one's 107, second one 109. Really quick times, to be fair. Alright guys, that's the first 5 reps done. My heart rate got up to 190 there on the 5th rep. Really good times though, all in and around the 1:10 mark with the same recovery. If I can get the next 5 of that quality, it'll be good. I'm gonna run around the track the other way now, just to make sure that I'm loading both sides evenly. I don't wanna wake up tomorrow, my left calf be hanging off and my right calf be feeling fine. So I've got another 3 minutes 45 rest, and then we're into the last 5. All right, that's the session done. 10 400s in the bank. It was tough. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not looking forward to doing that again. Do that a few more times, try and improve on my times before we go back to pre-season. You know what's the worst thing about running out here? Is the wind is so strong. So when I was running up this side of the track, honestly, I felt like Usain Bolt. Coming back, I was just jogging on the spot, I couldn't move. I was like a turtle. It's crazy, but really good times. Fitness levels are good right now. I'm recovering quickly in between reps, which is a sign of being fit basically. So get back now. I'm gonna use the pool for recovery. Deeper the pool, the better, and the pool here is really deep, to be fair, so that's brilliant. More hydrostatic pressure. Get into the gym this afternoon and bang out another session. So let's get back to the hotel, let's recover. I was gonna get down to the main pool and do some lengths, but this is so cold. It's basically like an ice bath anyway, so do around 20 minutes in there, really good to the legs. And then warm myself back up before the power session I do in the gym this afternoon. Power circuit with a bit of abs. This is a tough session as well. 12 different exercises, no rest in between any of them. We're gonna have 2 minutes rest after a set. We're gonna do 5 sets of it. It's gonna be a blow. Let's get this done. This is the workout the GB coach gave me. Got to do one of these pretty much every day, changing up the exercises. It's going to be tough, but it's going to get me feeling light, powerful, and shredded as well. So that's one round done. 4 more, and only 1 minute 30 rest left. The rest flies by the way. Only 30 seconds left. That's that done. 5 sets is a lot, to be fair, it's hard. Alright, so another one in the back now. Get me in that pool immediately. Alright, that's my training done for the day. Just about to head out for food now. 7:30 here, I've got a reservation for 8, so I thought I'll quickly answer one of your questions from my last video. I've got a good question here from SA, and he asks, what do you tell yourself on days you have zero motivation to train? So, brilliant question, mate, appreciate that. I think for everyone, there's days we feel less motivated than others, and it's only natural. You're not gonna wake up every day, jump out of bed, full of enthusiasm to train. For me, being completely honest, I kind of feel like I've got to the stage in my career now where I'm just like, let's get it done. I hate having that feeling of guilt, knowing that I should have done a workout and I didn't get it done because I was too lazy or got distracted by something else. And I also look, and this may sound cringy, but I also look at the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo's who work so hard, and they're on millions and millions of pounds a month. So if they're working that hard and they're earning that much money, all of us who are aspiring to get to that level, we have no excuse. We have to put in that work. So I hope that helps you, mate, and I'll see you guys at dinner. Dinner with a sunset, beautiful. All right, so I've gone for the steak and sweet potato fries. Not trying to lose any weight out here. And obviously this is a calorific meal. Not had red meat for 6 days either, so I needed to get some steak inside me basically. Really high in protein, high in fat. Can't go wrong with it. I was gonna have fish again. I had fish last night, went to Buddha Bar, got myself black cod, was out of this world. And it's even nicer over here because the fish is fresh out of the sea, so I'll be eating so much fish out here. Thought let's change it up for today. And you'll never guess what they've got on the table here. Something you'll never see in England. Be honest. Himalayan rock salt. Won't be getting cramp in my running session tomorrow, that's for sure. Enlightenment in Mykonos. Never seen anything like it. So I'm just back at mine, just chilling after the restaurant, and I thought I'd answer one more of your guys' questions before I get myself to bed for the night. Alright, so I've got a question here, and it says, what do you think the guys between 13 to 18 should work on? So this is a great question. If I could go back in time and speak to a 13-year-old version of myself, wow, I would tell him so many things that could help maximize his future career. Firstly, I'd say at that age you have got to be obsessed with football, and to be fair, I remember I was obsessed. I'd be playing it before school with my friends, lunchtime with my mates, after school we'd be playing. I was training with Southampton at the time, later in the evenings. I was playing for my Sunday league team. I remember even my mum used to be shouting at me to stop kicking the ball around in the front room. I was just obsessed with it. You have to, first and foremost, you have to love what you do, and that was one thing that I definitely had. But some advice that I would give to a younger version of myself, 13, 14, 15 years of age, you have to live and breathe football. You have to make sacrifices that your teammates are not making. So going out on the weekends, cut that out. Eating bad foods, try and minimize that. Drinking alcohol, none of that. All these sacrifices, they're going to end up paying off for you. Make sure that you're the hardest working in your team. That goes without saying. Think about how many guys your age now are actually going to make it to become professional footballers. You need to separate yourself from them somehow, and the least you can do is make sure you work harder than all of them. So put in the extra hours on the training pitch, work on your technique, work on your strengths, work on your weaknesses, and you'll soon start to realize that the rate at which you improve will be a lot quicker than your teammates, and that'll put you in good stead for having a really good future. I'd also say try and work on your mentality. It's never too young to pick up a book. Start with something easy like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Them sort of books, they'll really change your life, and you'll notice the benefits of it. They'll change your mindset, change your mentality. You'll become mentally strong. You'll really start to just work towards your goal, and nothing will get in your way. So that's my advice for you. As you do get into your later teens, 16, 17, 18, 19, start getting on the gym early to make sure that you're ready to compete with men, because if you are really talented age 14, 15, you're going to get pushed on into the first team, and you may be technically good enough, but if you can't live up to the physical demands, you won't survive in first team football. And we've all seen it, the kids who break through at 15, 16 years of age, they always go on to have the best careers. So that's my advice to you, mate. I hope that helps. And for now, if you like this one, hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.